talking about the difference between withholding the truth and lying. And like, where is the line? Because I think, so G just said, what did you just say?
I'm not sure that withholding the truth is lying if you have the intention to eventually tell the truth. Like, if for the other person's benefit, you're withholding the truth, or you're kind of in a position where you have to withhold the truth until you have, say, all your facts or all your resources in a line, then I'm not sure that that counts as lying, because you're never actually saying anything that's not the truth. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, but if you never intend to let them know the truth, like, okay, for example,
give us a good
I
one.
don't know, you go on holiday and like you get a lot of male attention and you're in a relationship and your boyfriend asks you like,
oh, it's difficult when you're asked direct.
Is it?
If you're asked, did you get attention on holiday, and you say no, that's lying.
No, okay, exactly. But if you go home and you just completely don't say a thing, that is withholding the truth, but you don't intend to ever tell him.
Yeah, but so is that lying? I don't know.
I personally would say no. Yeah. Because I do that often.
Because it is for like the good of the other person in your eyes. Like, you're being well-intended.
I guess if you're the other person in that situation, you would want to know.
Yeah.
So withholding the truth does feel like not a lie, but like you've been cheated.
You didn't tell me. Yeah.
It's hard.
So you then need to eventually tell them to, like, you know, clear your name, clear your good name.
But it's not like,
in the right way. Like, maybe
right way. Sometimes
that's the thing. It's like, sometimes it's not the right setting to like share certain information.
I had that with Raw last night, by the way.
Oh my God, is he home?
No. Because I was speaking.
Guys, our boyfriend's away and I really miss him.
He's been away forever. It feels like forever.
I know, I need him to hang a coat hook and it's driving me mad. I need him home now.
Yeah, must get home now.
Yeah.
He asked me, what did you do today? And I was like, because basically last night, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this. We went to get our foreheads pumped up.
I don't know if you're allowed to talk about Botox on the pod, but hey ho. We'll run that past our
our editor, yeah.
Our woke producer.
Anyway, he asked me, what did you do? And I was like, yeah, I had a meeting, then we filmed.
Do you not tell him? Your face doesn't move, babe. How doesn't he know?
No, because like, I just didn't say. I don't feel the need to say, oh yeah, and then I went to get my forehead pumped up.
Does he feel funny about it?
No, because like, he's going to know when my forehead doesn't move.
Sure.
But I don't need the lecture twice.
Does he not enjoy it?
He does. He just like, he always says like, you're gonna let like a plastic like, like da, da, da.
Sure.
And I'm like, I don't think you understand like the vast spectrum that is
aesthetic procedures.
Like, it's not one size fits all. And I just like can't. I was like 10 o'clock and I was like, I just can't be asked to have that conversation.
Yeah.
So I withheld the truth, and I don't intend to tell him the date that, like, he'll know, but I don't intend to tell him.
Yeah, it's a bit like...
But is that a lie? Maybe, because he did directly ask me, what did you do?
Potentially that's a lie, because you didn't...
I did withhold a lot.
You withheld the truth, but also, did you say... I guess by saying you did nothing, you lied, because you didn't do nothing.
Yeah, and then I was like, yeah, and then I just had dinner.
I suppose you could be really clever in your response and be like, what did I do?
Then I like went for a walk.
I had dinner. Then you could just stop. Like, that's not a lie.
Yeah, then there was something. Yeah.
Oh, it's really tricky. Go on, Rana, what do you think?
Have you guys seen that video that's been going around of Olivia Atwood's podcast? Of the nip and tuck.
Yes, with her facelift.
Yeah, she got a facelift.
She's 34.
Up.
Because she was like, I had so much filler in my actual face that like everyone's saying Kylie Jenner's had a facelift too.
Yeah,
what?
Apparently there's like some sort of
because they've overfilled.
Yeah, I see this on TikTok all the time. You need to look behind the ear.
No, it's here. It's this one here.
Oh yeah.
Because of you watching Nobody Wants This on Netflix with Kristen Bell.
Yeah, I've started that.
She must have had a facelift.
Do you think so?
She's 44. And
she looks like Cher.
No,
she's always looked young.
She looks like Cher. Her face doesn't move.
I mean, I do think Kylie Jenner's facelift is an absolute 10 out of 10 job.
Agreed.
Like, I think that she looks considerably better than she did.
You can't be having a facelift at 25.
Also, I don't condone facelifts at 25, but like, it's
that's
wild.
It's
the lesser of two evils.
But can't you just have it dissolved?
Yeah, but that's the problem, is actually the dissolving actually contributes massively, because it's like, then it just, like, it doesn't, where does it go? When
I know I'm going to sound like an old hag, but we've gone too far. We've all gone too far. It's scary.
Well, this is the problem, though.
So Olivia Atwood, sorry, I've got a deep dive in this. She just said, I've had a facelift.
The girl on her, yeah, she was like, like my face was just like so overfilled.
Oh, sorry, not Olivia Atwood,
So
the
she
guest.
had the Nip and Tuck podcast on her podcast.
Got it.
And she just was like, yeah, they were like squeezing filler out, and like there was 4 centimeters on each side of my face to pull.
And yeah, apparently loads was coming out of her face.
This is the problem though. I do agree we've gone too far because people do take it to the limit, and I'm like, that is, you're never supposed to get there.
It's not, I suppose it's not supposed to be like a means to restructure your entire face.
Correct.
And to look like a different person.
They're called tweakments. Yeah, not like change my whole fucking facial structure.
Wow.
Yeah. I think Kylie Jenner looks so much better though. Honestly,
Baby, you can't say that and then caveat it with her looking better.
she does look better with a facelift than she did at Paris Fashion Week. Like,
really?
like
I
an
didn't even
alien.
see, because she was in that big dress. You couldn't see her face.
Her like under
Sorry, when
eyes.
did she have her facelift then? Like
It would
2
have been-
seconds ago.
Yeah, like it would have been now also it's like they're so fast, they're in and out, because it is literally just a slit there and they just pull the skin. You might have to wear like an ear bandage or something.
I bet it's expensive though, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
I bet you need a very,
yeah.
very
I
good
can't
plastic
tell
surgeon.
when people have it though.
The problem is when you have aesthetic procedures done well, you shouldn't really know you've had them done. That's kind of the point. Like it should just be like a very
Completely.
subtle
Exactly.
change. You should just look well. Do you know what I mean? But
and hydrated.
we've all gone too far.
And people do take it way too far. And then they're having the emergency facelift at 25.
I do not want to need a facelift at 33. That's wild.
Yeah, wild.
I might do it at 60 as a
and
birthday
listen,
present.
After my kids, I'm having a full body.
You're doing your tits.
I'm doing my tits, I'm doing my fanny, and I'm just
You're
gonna
doing your fanny!
Yeah, babe, if I have to push them out.
I had a friend whose mum had 4 kids. She had 3 siblings, and she used to have this machine that would like tighten her nun, and we used to all play with it and find it so funny because it was like this weird like electrode like thing that
Did
she
it
put in her
work?
fanny, and it tightened her like actual vagina
Did it
up.
work?
Apparently so. And we used to all just like poke each other with it.
Are you going to invest, Ali?
I was like, does it work?
I'm not there yet. I'm not quite yet.
I literally said this morning on my walk, I was looking around, it was a school run, and
that is enough contraception.
I literally thought to myself, it's actually a selfless act. It ruins your it ends your life.
I was thinking, like, you don't have a minute in the day. Not a single minute.
A minute to yourself.
Not even 10 minutes for
When
a red
I
light
nannied,
mask.
I did not have one piss alone.
Yeah.
In the whole year and a half I was there.
Yeah.
Because they're just in on you all the time. Can't even wee in peace.
They never leave. That is half the problem with children, actually.
When I used to stay overnight, I'd have a bath and they'd all come in fascinated, get in the bath with me, and you just think, oh my God, guys, personal space. And they don't get it. Kids don't get it.
Too much.
They don't care. I'm like all for surrogacy. I was saying that to
I've
someone
got
the other day.
lots of people in my family.
Have you?
2.
Lots.
In my, well, like, in a family.
2 is a lot.
That's
sorry,
actually
I've got
quite a
none.
lot.
Yeah,
Considering
yeah.
that-
No, I've got 0, so yeah. Pretty good.
Comparatively lots, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it's a really, really like lovely thing to be able to do if you, like my aunt and uncle, they had 2 kids of their own, and then they basically decided they wanted another, but like they were a bit older, and so they couldn't have another one naturally, and so they just adopted one,
So
and now
nice.
like
adopted one, just picked one.
just
from the
picked one up.
catalogue.
That is special though, because you actually were chosen by your parents.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
epic.
And also, like, I do always say, like, touch wood, like, you know, pray to the angels I can actually have children actually. But if I couldn't, I would do it because
You're such a C-section mum though.
No,
I know you're going to book in.
No.
You're going to say.
Oh, the problem is, okay, right, can I
You're
tell you
going to
my
say
real
you're going to
thing?
go in full tan, wax, blow dry, and you're going to
always
know
say
the
blow dry,
day,
blow
and you're
dry.
going to be like 2 p.m. C-section.
No, okay, can I tell you? I read this book about bacteria, and basically you have a better
No, that is true.
you have a better immune system if you have a vaginal birth.
Yeah, because your body doesn't know that it's done it if you're C-section.
Correct, and
Yeah.
you need all the bacteria from the vaginal birth.
Yeah.
Did you know that if you have a child with someone with the opposite blood type to you, you'll have to have a shot in your bum or your back for the rest of your life?
What?
Wait,
I literally
what?
called my mum straight after I saw the video on TikTok. I was like, what is my blood
Is
type?
that
And she has
real?
no idea. Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean? The
So if
mother
you're
has to have a
positive
shot.
and that your partner's negative, that means that you have to have a shot in the back of your bum or back or whatever for the rest of your life.
But why?
I don't know.
The child or the
mother?
mother?
It's just not safe having kids. Sorry.
It's a dangerous sport.
Do you know what blood type you are?
No idea.
I don't actually know the letter because I forget because there's so many letters, but I know it can go to lots of different people, and that's why I give blood so often. Big up my blood
Anyway,
type.
I'm actually all for the vaginal birth. Because my immune system is a piece of shit, and you and Raw have the best immune systems.
We're like oxes.
And
it's because we're Vikings.
And no, it's
from Norway.
It's because you were vaginally birthed, and it's because you
is
had
that
your
what it
mother's
is?
vaginal bacteria. Yeah, I honestly, there is
Were
so
you a
much.
C-section?
Yeah, me and my sister were both. My mum's tiny, babe.
Yeah, fair. Fucking hell.
This
no
is my
chance
problem
getting
though,
out of
and
there.
I need to get some forceps up there or something to like widen it up before I
You
get.
need to get shagging.
I don't think that's going to
a
do
myth,
it, babe.
isn't it?
Yeah. Do you know how big a baby is compared to a cock?
I don't know, not the cocks I play with. I'm joking.
Fuck off.
I'm joking. Should we get into it then? Oh, you can do an intro.
Yeah, welcome to Leave a Message. This is a podcast for the Gallies by the Gallies. We love getting your voice notes every single week. We do our best to answer and discuss all your questions and queries. And this week the Gallies are called... Ooh...
We love an Olivia.
We need like a vaginal name. Like,
Fanny. I used to love Fanny and the Faraway Tree. Do you remember those books?
Can I tell you something? When that's just made me think. I will never forget when I went to Disneyland in Singapore for the first time. I was tiny, and the names, like, they were all called Fanny.
In Singapore?
Every single one of them. They're called like Fanny, or like their genuine names. Happy, Fanny, Rainbow. Those are the three most top names.
Happy Fanny Rainbow?
Yeah, Happy Fanny Rainbow.
Oh, I wish my Fanny was Happy Fanny Rainbow.
Oh, don't
At
be
the
away.
moment, it's not. I think I've got thrush. I know. It's a nightmare.
Self-inflicted, no sympathy needed, babe.
Ain't that the truth? Okay, voice note number
Fanny
one.
number one. No whiteboards.
Rahana!
Why do we use our notes app?
No, to drive through. That's the feedback always. Whilst Rahana gets the whiteboards, can I tell you about Gallies if you don't know? This
not know about
company.
this?
I don't know. If you listen to the pod only, you might not. Guys, we've got a YouTube series called Drive Through Diaries. If you don't watch it, you should. But my ex-boyfriend basically gifted us with this name for our community because it's G and Ali. Gallies. Rahana is a secret and you will never know
She
what
doesn't
she
want
looks
to know.
like.
And also, guys, when we tag her
She's
in
entitled to a private life.
when we tag her in pictures, she gets fuming. Tampa fuming, raging.
She's
'cause
telling me
like-
because the whole thing is that she's secret.
and she wants to keep her private life private.
As she should.
Okay, Fanny number one, rack it up, babe.
Hey guys, I just thought I'd send in a voice note. It is my story to tell, but it's not about me. It's about my nan. We don't like my nan for context. And my granddad died in 2016. And then for a few years, my nan was just doing her like independent thing, whatever, until she met this man. And to start off, they were just friends, whatever, trying to play it cool, keep it on the DL. And then they ended up being boyfriend and girlfriend. And, I don't even know what a new relationship at that age entails. I don't want to know. But they were together. And there were a few questionable signs in their relationship, like she made him a quiche and he threw it in the bin before even eating it because it was too well done. Apparently it was burnt or something and it was ruined. I don't know. He's a really questionable man. Anyway, fast forward to Christmas time, he comes round our house for Christmas. We invite him round because we're nice people. And then on Boxing Day, I was working and I was supposed to go round afterwards, after work, and he tells my nan that he doesn't want me there because I was rude, apparently, on Christmas Day, except the whole of Christmas Day, he was just being an arsehole. He was on the gin and tonic. He was practically drunk. He was like interrupting people, being rude, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we find out his surname. Oh yeah, also my dad told him to like go fuck himself because apparently he didn't want me coming around and he called me rude and whatever. So slay my dad, having my back. Anyway, we find out his surname. So we look this man up. He has a criminal record of like 19 convictions. No. And he was on the news for stabbing his sister in the neck over a dishwasher. He stabbed her in the neck over a dishwasher. So, a bit scared that my nan has keys to my house and this man thinks I'm rude because might die in my sleep, but oh well. So yeah, just let me know what you do in that situation. Sorry, Rahana, I tried to keep this short, but yeah, love you guys.
No, babe, you did really well.
Babe, I actually think that is one of the best voice notes we've had on this podcast. I'm not joking.
He
That
had
is
19 criminal convictions.
You're in the running to like trump the liver story. I don't know.
Oh my God, Trump the kidney
Trump the
transplant.
kidney transplant. That is fucked in the head.
What? Imagine finding that out.
I actually was so speechless. Sorry. I just need to deep that for a hot sec because, like, do you know how intentional it is to stab someone in the neck?
Can you imagine the force it requires to stab your sister in the neck? With what did he use? What utensils?
I'm guessing a knife, babe. That's generally the meaning of stabbing.
Sure, you could stab with a fork, I suppose. Oh my God, that is so scary. Can I just say, my granddad, I've never known him. He died when I was not born. I was not alive. And my nan has a boyfriend. Like, I'm guessing now you'd probably call him her partner because they've been together for like as long as I've been alive, like maybe nearly 30 years. But we still call him her boyfriend, Dave.
He is.
Because he is. They're not married, so it's your boyfriend. I don't care whether he lives with you or not. And if Dave, I love Dave and I've never known anyone else. Like, he is my grandfather, like by like default. But like, if Dave ever tells me like off or like tells me something that I've done wrong, I'm just like, you're not my granddad. Like,
Babe, that's what
literally
it's
don't
like
know.
with step-parents.
Yeah, because I can just use that forever. Like, I actually love Dave and I respect him. But if he tells me I've like spoken wrong to my nan, I'll be like, you're not my granddad.
Would you say that to him?
Yeah.
Would you?
Well, I'd just be like, shut up, Dave. You don't know me. He's known me my whole life.
See, okay, I want to actually challenge that because I do think...
No, I love Dave and he is my grandfather. But there's that weird feeling inside of you that you're like, I don't know you. Why
You're
is
not my
that?
blood.
You're not blood. I don't know
Sorry,
you.
If you want to talk about irrational fears, I actually think one of my biggest irrational fears is getting a criminal conviction.
Oh, yeah, that is irrational.
I really...
What are you out there doing?
I
You're
just
worried
think,
about?
what if I like was
You
driving and I
too.
just like accidentally, like God willing, you know, like did something.
someone.
God willing,
Yeah.
God forbid.
Sorry, God
forbid.
forbid.
The language is very important.
Yeah, language is
My
important.
God willing hit someone with my car.
God forbid, God forbid, God forbid.
Let's talk about who needs to go to therapy. Oh my God.
Babe, I can't fucking get there quick enough at the moment.
Yeah, you can't get
I
enough
can't
therapy
get
at
enough.
the moment. Oh, wow.
I just
Drowning in
worry that I'm
therapy.
going to do something and then
Yeah.
like I'm fully going to get locked up and then
Yeah.
what? It will never work again and I won't be able to leave the country. And also, do you know how boring it is in prison?
Babe, Philip
And I-
Schofield's back on Channel 5. I think you're fine.
Babe,
Everyone can
he
work
didn't
again.
go to jail. I'm not joking. I'm fucking wacko. Sometimes I'll be on holiday, but like, if I was in jail, I couldn't be here right now. Like, you can't travel.
Why wasn't this geezer locked up?
Maybe
Why is he out and about shagging grandmas?
Maybe he was. To be honest with you, if he fully murdered his sister, he should be in jail for life.
If that woman survived, which I think she did, because like he would have been in prison. So like, kudos to her. She got stabbed in the neck.
No, babe, that's manslaughter. Is it manslaughter? They have
Stabbing someone in the neck on purpose is not manslaughter. Accidentally hitting someone with your car.
But babe, it's only murder if they die. Is that true?
Oh, fair.
If they survive,
attempted
I
murder.
think it is attempt. Thank you.
It's attempted
I also
murder.
don't know how old he is.
He could be 80 and have spent his conviction. That's fucked up, though.
Fucked.
The
Imagine
justice-
you can go to prison and come out and still live a life.
babe.
Before retirement age.
I always think that, and the justice system needs to take a serious look at itself in the mirror. The justice system needs to
She's
take a
getting panicked.
serious look at itself in the mirror. Also, do you know you walk past something like 2 serial killers a week on the street?
That can't be true. Serial. Like, serial.
Okay, killers. Well, doesn't matter. Doesn't fucking matter, babe. 1 or 10. They're all killing people.
One could be an accident. You never know.
Question: what age do you think you guys will stop shagging?
Ever. Oh, babe, I'm pretty
I had
close.
this conversation the other day.
I reckon 30.
pretty close.
30 tops, maybe 35 if I need to have children.
Babe, you're on crack. She's joking. She loves it. She's a freak in the sheet. Can I say I had this conversation the other day with one of my family friends? She must be at least in her 70s, I'd say.
I don't think you're actually having proper sex.
I said, when did you stop having sex? And she said, honestly, if I wouldn't have stopped, we probably still would be. But she was like, they think, speaking about men, she was like, they think they can, but they can't really because they don't get as hard. And I was like,
Well, also,
oh, horrible.
why, like, what is, like,
Well, then you just start being
Like,
like
lie next to
intimate.
each
She was
other
like, it
and
just
just-
gets so much slower, and then the intimacy changes, and like la la la. But I would hope to be having sex until I like physically like
Couldn't.
can't.
Until
like
your
a
knees
version
start
of
creaking.
sex.
Yeah, and then it's just you think.
I mean, my knees are creaking at the moment. I couldn't believe that. I was on top the other day, guys. I was shagging this guy. My fucking knee. I forgot about my MCL.
Yeah.
I literally popped my knee. And
That's what it's like to be old, babe.
oh, horrible.
I just want to say about the criminal conviction guy, the murderer, the mass murderer.
Sure. The mass batterier.
The mass attempted murderer.
Attempted murder.
You can't be trusting people. I'm sorry. That is the gold standard of why you can't just pick people off the street.
This is wild though. Like, how would that nan have known? Like, thank God for you doing some Googling.
No. Actually,
you know. If I lined up 10 people.
No, but that was negligence on the nan's part. She was negligent.
Nanny negligence.
She was. Like, why would you not ask, do you have siblings? Oh no, sorry, I stabbed her in the fucking neck.
She doesn't talk to me anymore. It's too painful to look at the scar I caused.
Oh, fuck.
Babe, if I lined up 10 people and I said, guess the murderer, you wouldn't be able to do it.
But that's not what happened. She was in a relationship with this man.
Fair. It is weird thinking about your nan shagging someone, isn't it? That must have been bizarre.
I even think thinking about you shagging is a bit weird.
Do you?
Yeah, I just think like thinking about anyone shagging.
When I think about you and Raw, if I think about Raw going down on you, it makes me feel a bit weird. Just a bit
it's like
weird.
your mum and your dad, or like your brother and your sister.
Yeah, or it's like if you hear like you know, like when I had like flatmates, loads of them, and I would hear them shagging, I'd just be like, oh, it's so uncomfortable.
Bad. It's really bad.
Like you feel a bit pervy. Do you know what I mean?
I just feel like that's for you, and I'm over here.
Yeah, that's for you.
Like thinking
Although
about
you're
your
not a bit fascinated. Like I kind of want to watch.
I always think I just would watch you like your knee twinging. I'd have loved to see that because I'd be like, loser.
You'd have loved to see me in that moment trying to hide the fact that I was in agonising pain.
Haha, loser.
Loser, hurt your knee. Don't look sexy anymore, do you?
How do you feel? How do you feel now? 105? Yeah, you look it.
Before we continue with this week's episode of Leave a Message,
if you want to be part of our group chat, make sure you leave us a voice note using all the details in the episode description.
Now, this can be about anything. Obviously, sometimes we ask you for specific topics, but if you've got a story that you think girls need to hear this, then get voice noting.
Okay,
voice note number two.
So this one is a testimonial from episode 30.
Hello. So I think it was Lauren on the 30th episode, the girl that got kissed in the toilet by that other girl, and then she ruined all my uni nights out. Well, I've actually got a bit of a follow-up for you.
Babe.
I took your advice and I went and told some people at the uni, and I spoke to a few of my friends and a few people who know her, and turns out she's actually done it to multiple people. It's not just me. It's sort of her thing that she does, which is just fucking weird. She's actually been kicked out of uni. So uni found out and they didn't follow her morals, so she got kicked out. So yeah, fun times. So thank you so much for the advice. It really actually did help. If I was in a sort of a bit of a sticky situation with it. Sorry, it's loud. I'm in a train station. So thank you. Bye.
God, I hope she gets the help she needs.
I honestly did not see that coming.
I didn't expect her to get kicked out.
I love how that's the part that she took away. I took away the fact that she's a psychomaniac and she's
And I feel sorry for her.
she's assaulting. This is the crucial difference between the both of us. She's assaulting lots of people and you feel sorry for her.
No, there's consequences to her actions, obviously, and I'm really glad that she's not at uni threatening anyone anymore. But I do hope she heals. Because that is wild behaviour. I hope she gets therapy and I hope she gets some rest. Because it's bizarre behaviour to be doing that.
Oh, people, that's like baby reindeer, babe. People do fixate on people, like stalkers, like yours.
My imaginary stalker. I'm so narcissistic that I had to make up an imaginary stalker just to feel important. That's really fucked. I'm actually so glad, though, that the uni actually took that really seriously.
No, I'm actually so glad that we helped. I feel like I've done some charity work.
Good.
The other day, someone asked us, do you guys do any charity? And I said no, but I should have said yes.
Yes, we do this podcast.
We do this podcast, yeah. And it's free to listen to this, actually.
Sorry, wow. I'm literally just I'm really, really proud of whatever uni you're at. Because sometimes they do just not take that shit seriously.
Oh, I don't know. I think woke culture's changing a lot of things.
Oh, yeah, fair. We're looking at Rana because she is queen of woke.
I've got nothing to say other than I hope you're okay.
Yeah, and also I don't know, there's some pride in like taking it seriously enough in yourself to say something, because then you've helped other victims of that same behavior. Victims, survivor, victims, no one likes the word victims, but you know what I mean? Like everyone's been subjected to that like horrible behavior. And if you just shrugged it off and you were like, she's just a crazy girl, it's just me, like I'm being dramatic, then no one else would have felt validated.
But this is what we said last time. Like it's not just a brush off. And I think we talked about this before. Like just because she's a girl,
yes,
doesn't mean it's just like
it's less threatening.
Silly frou-frou thing.
Yeah. Frou-frou. It's frou-frou.
It's frou-frou.
Frou-frou is the official word for that kind of behaviour, that kind of threatening behaviour. Frou-frou.
Oh, my stalkers say frou-frou.
Debrief.
Okay, number one with the drug dealer.
Richard's played a debrief jingle now, have you heard?
Yeah, and he's calling it a roundup, so we should call it roundup. Time for a roundup.
I wish Rich would actually discuss this with me before.
I wish you and Rich actually spoke. Guys, why don't we have a group chat? Guys, do you know we don't know Richard? Like, he could actually be an 80-year-old woman. Like, I don't know.
He's not. I follow him on Instagram.
Oh, yeah, because he's fit, isn't he? I forgot.
No, he's not fit. Sorry. No, definitely.
I'm sorry.
Cut that. Oh, dear, this is an absolute shit.
What, you're asking Richard to cut the fact that you've just said he's not fit?
Sorry. What I meant to say was, like, actually, I'm gonna stop digging now.
Richard, I think you're hot.
Oh, my God.
No, I'm just saying he's not an 80-year-old man.
Rahana's so uncomfortable. She's like, guys, I work with these people. Can we move on?
Richard's calling it a roundup, so we should call it a roundup.
Richard, do the roundup.
Okay, number one.
Fanny, number one.
I actually think the key lesson here is vetting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is all about vetting.
Oh, back to
the best of your ability. Because listen, we're not MI5, so we don't have all the tools required.
But you have a lot of tools.
You have got Google.
There is a criminal search on Google.
Would you do that? I might do that with someone I'm dating.
I think it's essential, actually.
I had this recently, guys, because me, Al, and Holly actually had all Googled like intensely this guy that I was going on a date with. And I knew like quite a personal story about him because I'd found a press article about it.
But like, then you can't go in.
But I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, that thing that happened when you were 19. It's like, oh, I couldn't.
It's conviction.
No. It was bereavement, actually. It's not good chat. But you know, when he then brings it up, you need to be surprised.
All the time.
You have to be like, I'm so sorry that happened to you. I knew all the details of it, but I had to be like,
oh my God.
I also know what your dad does because I looked on Company's House. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I know how much she's worth, but like, I will like offer to split the bill, but really I know you've got the money to do it, so
I won't bother.
Yeah,
Fanny, number two.
Well done, babe.
Yeah, proud of you because that takes something, you know?
Live, love, laugh. I hope you heal, hope you move on, hope you go to therapy.
I hope it's not like tainted your uni experience and you can now kind of just like relax in the fact that you're like safe, she's not there anymore, and you can just live your life.
Question of the week.
Question of the week. I'm excited about this one.
Richard, play the jingle now.
Right. Oh, funny you just mentioned this. You're very good at a segue. Question of the week this week. Should you split the bill on a first date? Option number one. Yes, would never let them pay the full amount. Number two. No, if they are taking me out, then they are paying. What do you think the Gallies said / what would you say? You haven't been on the scene for a while.
I think the Gallies are going to say they should pay.
They'd go 50-50.
No, that the man
that the boy should pay.
Yeah.
Whoa, Gallies.
Babe, they're all the ones that said that they would move to Australia for their partner.
Fair. Rana? You're the youth in the room.
She also, no, but Rahana's a toxic girl. She would like them to pay.
100%. Yeah. How dare you ask me to pay?
I'm now subscribing to that way. I used to be like, I would only do 50%.
Feminism's left her body now. Thank God, finally, we've got to the other side of the hill.
Yeah, because I just think in my whole life, I pay for myself. All the time. And actually, on one night of the year, would you treat me? Yeah, I'm now. Also, I kind of think it gets to the stage where it's like, not embarrassing to offer, but like, it feels so empty, my offer to pay.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
it feels
especially
like
if they've taken me for dinner and I wouldn't have picked that restaurant. That's when I, like, if it's like drinks, I will pay for a round. I will always get at least a round. But if it's dinner and they've picked the restaurant and it's expensive, my offer is actually quite empty. I don't really want to pay. I wouldn't have come here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you wanted me here. I'm here because of you.
And also, I was listening to this thing the other day and it was like, do you know how much it costs? Have I said this on the pod? I can't remember where we were talking about
outside,
this.
No.
How much it costs, like, to get to that date? Like, you expect me to, like, look a certain way and to, like, wear certain things and, like, la, 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 la. And actually, like, you know, my wax alone is as much as the starters. So, I don't know.
It's the truth. It is the truth. I think if I was single, I would
It gets to the stage where you're like, when is the point? Because you can't be like,
oh yeah, forever.
When you ask them to go and do something.
when you're taking them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I would just suggest like Mackey's or Nando's.
Well, then that's... Oh my God, it's a fire alarm!
Come on!
As if.
Attention, please. We are investigating a lung condition. It may be necessary
Stalker
to
in-
evacuate the building.
Stalker in the building.
Please await further
They're
announcement.
coming for you, G.
Attempted murder in the building.
Stab in the neck in the building. Nan on the loose in the building.
Attention, please.
What, you silly bitch? Tell us.
I love that we're still talking through this. Guys, we'll be back if we're still alive.
If we're still alive, we will try and finish this pod. If not, we gotta go.
If we don't get stabbed in the neck or burnt to the ground, we'll be back. Otherwise, BRB. Love you so much.
Anyway, love you so much. Thanks for listening. Send your voice notes. We love you so much. Bye.